Caravaggio's David with the Head of Goliath is a late, unsettling whisper of triumph. A teenage David steps forward, Goliath's head sagging from his grasp. Light pours like judgment, isolating flesh against deep black. There is no cheer, no parade, only silence and breath. Painted around 1609 to 1610, and now in Rome's Galleria Borghese, the picture condenses Caravaggio's breakthroughs, brutal realism, theatrical illumination, and the psychology of a single moral moment. We're entering a shadow where victory looks like mercy, and where the painter himself may be pleading from the darkness. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support helps us keep creating more educational videos like this one. Look closely at David's face. Caravaggio refuses swagger. The boy tilts his head toward the severed weight, eyes softened, mouth tightened. Not in fear, but in recognition. A band of light grazes cheek, nose, and collarbone, letting the skin bloom while the ear dissolves into night. The curls are not heroic laurels. They are damp, ordinary, and newly adult. His grip is firm, yet his gaze feels almost pastoral, as if he's measuring what this victory costs him. This is compassion staged as evidence, a hero who looks and therefore understands. Now the head of Goliath, matted hair twisted in David's fist, eyelids heavy, mouth slack, the stump a dark, coagulated shadow. Caravaggio paints defeat not as spectacle, but as anatomy and time. The jaw sags, the lips dry, the last breath already gone. Many scholars see in these features the artist's own self-portrait, a confession offered to patrons and to God. If so, the young victor holds not an enemy, but the painter's past, violence, exile, the weight of error. Notice the brushwork, thick around the beard, thin and smoky in the cheek, life retreating at the edges. Even the garment carries meaning. It's a plain workman's fabric, catching amber light along the folds and sinking to brown where the cloth turns away. Caravaggio uses it as a small stage for contrast, ridges of paint that glint like metal, hollows that swallow the eye. The shoulder pushes forward, the sleeve slackens, the body is tired, not triumphant. Texture here tells truth. Victory is labor, sticky and real, not marble clean. The cloak frames the action without fanfare, reminding us this is a private reckoning, not a public trophy. This is Caravaggio's tenebrism at full voltage, a single theatrical being carving figures from a black void. The space is shallow, gesture restrained. The drama overwhelms because light is protagonist. He paints from life, real bodies, real skin, real fatigue, then edits, stripping away landscape and crowd. Baroque art loves movement. Caravaggio gives us a restive movement, the instant after the blow, when conscience speaks louder than noise. His realism isn't detail for its own sake. It's a moral technology, forcing us to look where the light tells the truth. In David with the Head of Goliath, victory bends into compassion, and the artist steps into his own story. If the giant's face is Caravaggio's, David's gaze is a prayer for mercy over judgment, youth forgiving age, innocence weighing guilt. It leaves us mid-breath, asking what we do with power in our hand and a life in the balance. In this darkness, light is not comfort, it is conscience.